Okay guys, we're back on the Concorde. Here are two NOS taillights for the car. There's a license plates that are going back on the car. Yes, we have gold plates right now, but these are correct for 78, and there's a pair of them, obviously. This is actually an awesome driver quality light without the lens in it. That just needs to be polished. But we're past, we're levels above that. I actually have a couple of those. I found these as cheap as like $5, $10 a piece than shipping, so you get it for like 20 bucks. And the nose on his car is 1 year only. The tail lights are 2 years only. But I'm still trying to figure out because some have black right here and some don't. So there might be a difference in 78 and 79 only with the black insert. Like it really matters, and obviously there's black right here. So some of them have black. It's like there's a step here, there's another step here. I think it's from here to here. Has black in it. I think that's what those have. Don't remember what was on this car actually, and I don't really care. Black, no black. But the point is I have a bunch like this. I have even with lenses. But stuff like this is so hard to get. I remember when we lost the lens or somebody stole the lens, it took me like a month to get another lens, and I had to buy I had a clear bulb, I had to put a red bulb in there and an amber bulb, just to prevent almost from getting pulled over. So it's good to stock some of these things. Like I said, the front end is 1 year only, period. So, there's not a lot of people that want it, but on the other hand, there's very few NOS parts, and we got an NOS grill, NOS emblem, NOS headlight doors for the front. So that's gonna make the front nice. In the back, we have NOS tail lights, including lenses. The NOS piece that goes around the license plate. We put new door handles on the car, NOS roof rack, polished all the stainless. So it should give a decent appearance, because nothing ruins a car worse than bad chrome. So, okay guys, let me dig into this. Okay guys, a little before and after, and this is a clean one. This is a clean driver. This will polish up. Those aren't pits. Okay, there's the before, and that's what's going in the car. I popped the lenses out of it, so I got to rebutyl them in, because I wanted to polish them all the way to the back. The lenses come up 3/4 of the way. Okay. But yeah, that's what NOS looks like. Brand new piece. So that's what's going in. And actually, this isn't one that came out. The ones that came out have silicone on the outside, so nobody would steal the lenses again. Yeah, the only difference between the two of them is, if nobody's seen it yet, it's hard to see. See, this has a black line. This doesn't. Well, this had a black line 15 minutes ago. I took it off, because I know they do it with lacquer. I'm gonna wipe a piece of this and I'll explain. Okay, if you look, it does shine, but it's got those tiny little dots before they turn into the big pock marks. Okay, so you could definitely make this thing shine as an awesome driver lens light. Trust me, something happens to one of them, one of these will be in the car until I get one, as opposed to when there's nothing wrong with it. Now, these are factory parts. The chrome is very bad. They're called flash chroming. They just went this in the center. I tested it on this one. That's lacquer, and it's just silver paint. They're both exactly the same way. So I made sure I had these things sideways when I took that little lip off. But like I said, excellent driver quality. I got like 6 good driver quality ones. And probably out of the 6, I think I have 5 lenses. The left and right side lens are different, even though if you look at the light, it looks like it can go in like this or like this. There is a top and bottom. The bottom actually has drain slots in it. Okay, and it's very hard to make out, but this point is not in the middle. So when you put the wrong lens in there, it just the point of the lens doesn't line up. It's a little off. And the way you can tell which lens goes on which side is the writing is correct. And I already moved the lenses over there on the phonograph, get them away. There's nothing wrong with the lenses, but I am going to plastic polish them before I put them on, make sure they're absolutely perfect. This might go in the car as a unit like this with the bulbs. It'd make it easier for me to put the butyl, and then you press the light in, you're done. It's the way they did it, that's the way it is. I actually saved all the butyl, it's in a bowl over there. Actually, this butyl was very pliable. I used a screwdriver with a wad of tape on it, and a ratchet handle with a bigger wad of tape on it, and I came up through the hole, just went in the corner. It went very slight, and I felt it move. I went there. If I didn't feel an area move, I didn't go there. And I just worked it just back and forth until I felt more of it go. And then when I felt it go into another area, I went in with double. And then I worked the other side. Because the last thing I want to do is break these lenses. The lenses are mint. It's very hard to find this stuff mint. So we have the other one over here, whoops, to do. It's all de-blacked, but just needs to be polished. So, yeah, we'll get these babies on the car.